next 4.5 days finding some of the best food spots that New York's got to offer.
We're going to be visiting one of the oldest steakhouses in New York and also checking out some of those Instagrammable hotspots to see if they really do live up to the hype.
So we've got up nice and early this morning to make our way down to Chelsea Market in the Meatpacking District. It gets super busy. It's one of the most popular foodie spots in New York. So we're going to take a look around and grab some breakfast.
You promised me breakfast at 7 AM. What happened?
How was I supposed to know that nothing opens until gone 8, 10 o'clock? I think we need to take a walk around and then come back for some breakfast.
We went to Freedmen's for breakfast and I had the chicken and waffles and it was delicious. It totally exceeded my expectations. The waffles were these big round cheese and potato waffles with 3 pieces of crispy chicken and habanero syrup. Really delicious.
And I had their French toast, which were really thick, chunky slices of brioche with a nice sort of sugar crusting, really nice crusty outside, lovely fluffy interior, topped with fruit and syrup, which I also shared with you.
I shared some of mine with him as well. I didn't just, eat it all.
And some fresh pressed juice. It was absolutely delicious.
It was
Definitely
really good.
recommend Freedmen's. I got away up being warm, and I can't see, while taking this thing off and being freezing, but being able to see. I think I'm going to favour being warm at the moment. Oh my god, it's so cold. Favourite all-time shops. It's B&H Photo Video. Literally have everything and anything that you can imagine to do with photography and video. We spent a good couple of hours messing about with cameras, having a look at tripods. We bought a new travel tripod and she let me spend way too much money on this. The new Canon EOS R. Really excited to give it a go, and some of our videos in the near future will involve footage from this baby. So for our dinner tonight, we're going to try a place called Eataly, recommended by a friend in Flatiron, right outside the Flatiron building. So let's go and give it a try.
It was amazing. Like, it was a recommendation that we got only today. We hadn't really decided what we were going to do for dinner, so we went to this place and it was just so delicious, wasn't it?
Literally stunning. The best pasta we've ever had. It was the fresh pasta place inside Eataly. There's loads of different eateries in there and a few market stalls and things like that. But the absolute best pasta at the fresh pasta place. Really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, we got a couple of cannolis for on the way home.
That's really good. Popsies?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Popsies?
I don't like tiramisu.
I'll divorce you.
Okay.
Can you make some popsies?
I'll take that risk.
You're so mean.
I don't like tiramisu.
Well, I like yours. Oh, mine's better. No, you don't like. No, you don't like tiramisu. Mine wins.
No.
Yep. Right.
I've got powdered sugar all over the bloody camera.
New camera.
Oh, fuck, lippy neck. Nice swallowing as well.
We're on our way down 31st Street to a ramen bar called Ichiran. We heard about it from another blogging couple called Simon and Martina, and it's supposed to be fantastic.
This is like a really unique sort of experience. You're sat in these little individual booths where you can't see anybody. Nick is right there next door.
So I'm currently getting my introvert on. The ordering system means that I don't have to talk to anybody. So you just circle all the items that you want on a form and just pass it through the little hatch. And you sit here quietly in your little booth and enjoy your noodles. Thank you.
Quite unique is you can order some extra noodles, and when you're ready to place your order you put your little sort of metal tray down on a button and then the noodles just sort of arrive automatically so you can add them to your ramen. Carb heaven. So I've just put some Ichiran vinegar, which apparently helps to relieve fatigue. I'm just hoping it's going to counteract the amount of noodles.
That was such a fantastic experience. I think it's a great example of where you could do one dish, you just niche down and you just do it so well. Everything was delicious and the service was brilliant, and it was great just being my little introverted self, not having to talk to anybody except occasionally to Chris, who just kept peeping the camera over the top. But it was really good.
It's time for dinner and I really wanted steak. So we've come to Gallaghers, which has been around in New York for over 90 years. It's one of the oldest steakhouses in New York.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
I hate you so much. I feel a bit silly that we said, this meal is amazing, this meal is amazing. It's been like 3 meals now in a row that have been amazing, but it's just so true. New York is a foodie's paradise. The pasta, the ramen and the steak have just all been so fantastic. It's like, you know, once a year or every couple of years you just find a place that is just so memorable, and we just keep finding these places.
Gallaghers was phenomenal. One of the unique things is all of the servers, all the host and the attendants were all, I don't want to be derogatory, old guys. Some of them can definitely tell we're in their 70s. But the service was phenomenal. Old guys know their they really do. So I would definitely recommend coming to Gallaghers, getting served by some old guys, having some fun, some great people and some phenomenal food. Birthday today, and we got up nice and early and had a lovely walk around Central Park, and now it's time for some breakfast.
We're going to Ladgery on Madison Avenue. I'm not sure whether we've over-ordered for breakfast. I sent Chris to the counter and he came back with, well, we basically got a table full of pastries and cookies. So we've got macarons, we've got cannoli, we've got some kind of massive tower of rose and raspberry pastry, millefeuille, and I still don't know what this thing is.
Apparently it's
pastry
filled
cream
with
or something.
hazelnut pastry cream and so it sounded nice, looked nice, so we got that too.
If it wasn't such a posh place, I'd just be like, But anyway, now we'll try and eat it a bit more posh. Food. Oh no. Good job that landed on my hand. Oh well, you were less messy than me anyway. For me, my favourite was the millefeuille. The filling was just deliciously creamy, lovely vanilla flavour in there, and the pastry was just buttery and crumbly and kind of like almost like a burnt sugar type flavour to it. It was really good.
I think my favourite was that massive, great big. No, it wasn't. My favourite was and that the raspberry thing, that raspberry rose French name, can't pronounce, won't try. That was so nice, fresh raspberry jam in the middle, and sort of like really buttery pastry, so good.
1934, Mayor LaGuardia bans the push carts from Orchard Street because they were unsanitary. It was like an outdoor supermarket. So those folks save up their pennies. They start this Essex Street Market in 1940. So it used to be push carts indoors, but now it's evolved to be a supermarket with all these like kiosks and stalls around the outside. So economy candy and then the market. All right, let's do it.
Recommended. Nice Guys Food Tours. Go give it a go and just try something that you've never tried before. It was really good. We're at the Levain Bakery on 77th Street to try their famous cookies. Now the idea was we'll just get one cookie just to try it, have a look, see what it tastes like. Unfortunately I brought Chris with me and that means that we're having at least 2, possibly 3 cookies. Right, I think this one's my one. So Levain's obviously famous for their massive thick cookies, that cookie dough and melted chocolate interior, but it's the taste that's important at the end of the day. So yeah, it passes the taste test too.
I love raisin oatmeal.
Now the cookies, they were nice. They weren't the best cookies I've ever had, I've got to say. I think it is a little bit style over substance. A lot of chocolate chips in there. Nice tasting, but probably just a little bit too strong with the chocolate. It really is all about that photograph rather than the taste, I think. So, not bad. Chris had the oatmeal and raisin cookies. I actually like them better, but obviously they don't have the, you know, melty chocolate Instagrammable thing. So, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10.
Thankfully the rain stopped and we're ready for lunch, so we've come to Don Antonio, which is supposed to be one of the best pizza places on Manhattan, so let's give it a try. Go straight in with the slices. You can really tell that the dough is cooked in like a traditional wood-fired oven. It's got that charring on the dough. It's really light, super tasty. The mozzarella is absolutely delicious. The pepperiness of the arugula, or rocket as we call it, is just absolutely delicious. Really nice slice.
So I've got the white pizza, which is called the Salsia Friarelli, and it's got broccoli, it's like tender stem broccoli, smoked buffalo mozzarella and sausage on there. Let's look at that. I like the way they cut the slices, it's so massive as well.
And really smell the smokiness when they serve the pizzas to us. That's one of the things that will really hit you, that smell of smoky mozzarella. Oh, that's delicious. So I've got here their signature fried pizza, which has got cream of pork onions and Parmesan cheese on top. I'll give it a go. The onions got like a nice sweetness to them. And the dough just tastes quite different. It tastes a lot more airy than the wood-fired ones. They're a lot more pillowy. Okay, I think I figured it out. It's almost like a donut. It's like a savoury donut, flat donut with onions, pork, cheese. I know it might sound a bit strange, but it's absolutely delicious.
I'm not usually a huge lover of pizza. Whenever we go Italian, I always order the pasta. But I've got to say, this was really good pizza. I think it's all about that crispy exterior. Oh, it was so delicious. But the toppings, you know, is different from what I've seen before. Smoked mozzarella, really loved that. Broccoli on pizza, brilliant. And all those lovely light rocket leaves or arugula leaves were really good as well. But 3 pizzas between the two of us, a little bit much. So we have got takeout. That's coming back to our hotel room with us. Chris's thing was the pizza, mine is the cheesecake. So we're going in Junior's and we're going to go and get dessert.
Been my first taste of proper New York cheesecake.
And I've gone for cherry cheesecake.
Nice. The baked cheesecake was really creamy. Really creamy. And the biscuit base is really buttery. It's really tasty actually.
So tell me, after 3 pizzas, are you going to be able to finish all of your cheesecake?
We didn't finish 3 pizzas. We didn't eat all 3 pizzas. So probably.
Take the camera, I want to eat.
1 minute.
My cheesecake, I want to eat my cheesecake.
For our last dinner on our trip to New York, we've come to a restaurant called Trademark, which is attached to our hotel.
Both ordered burgers with bacon, cheese, duck fat caramelised onion, and
pickle guy pickle.
oh yeah, and pickle guy pickle. Let's see how much more we like the pickle guy pickle on a burger.
Smell the smoky bacon. And the pickle. Smell the bacon and the pickle. Oh my god, that's tasty.
Is it? Really good.
Really good, wow. Juicy burger. Sour pickle. Smoky bacon. Nice cheese. That's a good burger. Check how juicy that is. So we just finished our last meal in Brooklyn in our New York trip.
In Brooklyn?
Manhattan.
I don't know where we are.
Okay, we just finished our last meal in New York. On our way back up to the room, absolutely shattered. Another great meal. Yeah, it's time to pack the bags ready for a flight tomorrow. See you soon. So we're packed up, we're ready to head out to the airport. But after the surprisingly good meal we had last night in Trademark, we noticed that the coffee shop does the air quotes best chocolate chip cookie in New York. So we thought we'd check out how it stacks up against the Levain Bakery.
The best cookie I've had so far in New York, anyway.
Oh wow, that is tasty. A little hint of salt on the top. Lovely. I agree.